Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is me, and you may be wondering, why is there a video about Hollyoaks on the Monday? And that is because today, well this week, it is the Hollyoaks 30th anniversary, and due to a lovely poll that I put out there, I will be doing both edited down reactions to the episodes, and I will also be live streaming my reactions to the episodes. So if you want someone to watch it with, I will be live on the YouTube channel from 7 p.m. Monday to Wednesday, and then on Wednesday I'll be back at 10:05 for Hollyoaks later, and then at the end of the week, probably on a Friday, there will be edited down reactions that will come out, and we can all kind of post and laugh and think about the anniversary and talk about the ramifications. One thing I did just want to thank everybody for. First, I want to thank everybody for responding to the poll. I think it's really cool. I've been trying to communicate with you guys a lot more lately, and I think it's been a lot of fun. So everybody who did vote, thank you very much. And also, probably no video essay this week. Got a lot going on. I think the next 2 weeks are going to be more of a chill kind of one, and they're going to be a whole lot less hectic because, Football Manager's coming out. But, you know, big Hollyoaks anniversary, always important to celebrate, but also a bit tired in general. So might be taking a lovely little week out after this week and then go from there. But with all that said, though, this is going to be a reaction to the 40-second trailer that has been teased. If I'm a little bit jaded, I recorded it 10 minutes ago, but forgot to turn the audio on. So, yeah, there's me reacting to a silent trailer. But no, look, I appreciate all the love and support. I want to thank everybody for all the love and support on the video essays. I'm really proud of them. I am really proud of how they've come out. I think it was a really good trial of the was it worth it concept, and I will do more of them. I think the next one I'll try and like list out options so you guys can vote on it. But we'll see. I don't know when I'll pick it up again. But yeah, so no video essay, but reaction should be out Friday, and live streams Monday to Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 p.m. and then Wednesday at 10 p.m. for Hollyoaks later. So yeah, with all that aside though, that is now time to take a look at the trailer and get excited. Now, if you've never seen a Mead trailer breakdown before, I go ahead and pause and point stuff out that I see, try to connect the dots, and then we go from there. If you don't like it, if you just want me to watch it first, it's not how I do them, so it's just how it is. If you don't like it, sod off. Essentially, if you don't like how it'll be done, I'm going to do it like this anyways. It's how I've always done it. Anyway, enough yap. Let's pull up the trailer on screen, and let's make sure it's not fucking muted. Okay. Just Hollyoaks sign. I'd imagine this is the calm before the storm. Not that the image is clear. That is obviously the new Roe Hutchinson. That I assume is Ant, and then Dee Dee, and then Tom. So Roe has been recast to a transgender actor, which I think is pretty important. And I just want to give commendations to Ava Lily. I want to give commendations to the actress who previously played Roe. I think they handled a lot of the more serious material really well, and I think she has a very bright future. I think she has become like a weird staple of a younger actor who is actually given worthy storylines. So I genuinely believe she did really well. Or Ava Lily, I don't know, I don't remember her name, but regardless, I think she did a really good job, and I want to send a good thank you to her for the role. But recasting Roe to be a transgender actor is right. It's the right thing to do, and I just hope that they can put up as good performances as Ava did. So good luck. Then Ant and Dee Dee, all of whom have been aged up. So if you've never seen this thing happen in soap before, probably means there's some more serious storylines on the cards, because if the younger actors weren't fit in the mold, you cast older actors to try and make them more adult, because age, I know this is going to sound really dumb and nobody clipped out of context, age isn't that important with characters. It just depends how old the actor is. And with that generally being said, as long as it vaguely works, at some point they just become an adult and they get adult storylines. This is all of them getting aged up, and they will now proceed to get more serious storylines. I would assume. So yeah, this is the calm before the storm.
You never know what curveball like.
Yeah, so Diana and Tony get married. I'm sure you could look at the yellow. I don't know what the significance of flowers. Claire, and earlier I said this is possibly Rex, just from the haircut alone. I don't know who else has like a kind of short bobbed black hair, but it wouldn't be Nancy, so perhaps it's Rex who's actually trying to help out his sister, but it's hard to tell. And this is, I assume Rex would have to go and get whoever, I forget who Nico's daughter is called. I'm forgetting a name, but you know, the daughter that she believes she is hers would get that daughter because there was an agreement with Jez. I assume it's Rex who is delivering her daughter to her, and this is going to be Grace's escape. And she looks like it could be a parachute, it could be not. It could not be. I don't know.
When something bad happens.
Also, firstly, a plane crash stunt as well. I don't think we've seen a plane crash since around 2008, 2009, roughly, in UK soaps at least. I think the last one was an Emmerdale plane crash at a wedding, I think. So gonna be interesting to see a plane crash. I think the context that was necessary to suggest in this was, I think they argued that Jez was an RAF pilot back in the day. So obviously that's how he's gonna pilot the plane and probably crash it into Hollyoaks.
When something bad happens.
Obviously Jez is alive and he's back on the Love Boat.
You think it's game over?
This is, but perhaps the police found it, but this was where Jez was supposed to be. It's probably a wild goose chase. Let's be real, it's Jez. Anytime he has the chance, he will make the police look like idiots.
You surround yourself with people you love.
So Dan and Tony, actually, you may now kiss the bride, important bit. So they are probably officially married.
Things will get better.
Mercedes looking fed up with everything. Goldie as well. We've not really seen much of Goldie lately, so she's back. And obviously Jack at the front and Nancy at the back. Steve and Liberty there as well.
To keep yourself on your toes and brace yourself.
This looks like Perry and Tom being a bit boozy after the wedding. They've probably gotten engaged after all.
You never know what's going to happen.
Donnie and... I'm going to make the assumption that this is the new character that is played by Tisha Merry. She played Steph Britton in Coronation Street. And I assume this is... I mean, you have to imagine the whole Brookside twist is Donnie, I believe he played a character called Mick in Brookie. And obviously he proceeded to... he was a character who was there for a good chunk of time. And I would assume that the revelation is that Donnie is the same character as his character in Brookside. So therefore, he still has more family out there. He still has his kids out there, etc. So therefore, all of the worlds are going to collide. That's why he's going back to Brookie. And that's why it's being involved. And I would assume that, yes, it is the character who was revealed to be connected to Warren. I would assume that is Tisha Merry, who was formerly of Coronation. Yes, so I assume that this is them going back to Brookside Close.
Hope you got your seatbelt on.
This is Jez crying her eyes out. I mean, the last time... no, this is Claire crying her eyes out. The last time she saw Jez, she tried to double cross him. Now she's in the back of a plane piloted by him. Doesn't seem like it was a very friendly split. And this is the reveal. Yeah, so obviously the baby reveal. Will someone say, "I wish you were dead, Tony," and then boom, the plane crash. This is Donnie talking to, I believe, Sinbad, who was also in Brookie, who was also in Coronation Street, saying, "Hey, the Deems have caught back to me. Take me to Brookie, essentially. Take me to Brookside Close." There we are. That's it. I'm sure someone could look real close at what's going on outside. Trying to face the demons. Okay, so this is, I would imagine, this is Warren probably picking up Donnie. These are the teens: Frankie, Vicky, Lucas, Dylan, and Charlie. Charlie with the prime rave gear. He looks like that guy who shows up on everybody's TikTok, FYP, where it's the guy who's like, show a dance, show one dance, or you can't survive. And he just goes, he does the floppy fish. That one, that guy. He wears the bucket hat and everything. And the one exciting thing I've seen over Frankie is it seems like Frankie will be meeting with. So Diane Hutchinson played a character in Brookside. Alex Fletcher did, and she played Jackie something. I think it was Jackie Dixon, and she had kids in the world. And now we're going to see what Jackie's daughter would be, who is also played by Alex Fletcher's real life daughter. It's a bit crazy. It truly is a bit crazy, but it is happening. And it's heavily implied that Frankie and this daughter are going to have a connection. And I would assume that this means we are going to get more Brookside characters within Hollyoaks. And, you know, now they can kind of step into the lore as such. So, yeah. All right, so this is, so he was clearly picking up Donnie. This is Warren. They're trying to get away from something. Steve's looking a bit exasperated, not in the wedding gear anymore, so perhaps he's looking for James. Maybe someone's told him that James is around and this is where he sees him, but he doesn't show up again. Dodger kind of seeing it, probably doesn't see Jez. Maybe Jez killed someone in the unit. Jez looking very excited as he looks to crash the plane. And most of these are extras from what I can tell, but it's just Prince, Leela, Steve, Myra, and John Paul, I believe. And then the plane is going down. So that is the trailer. I think there's a lot of exciting stuff within this trailer. I think there's a lot of cool stuff to be featured. I'm excited, and I think it's going to be fun. A little bit sad that we aren't going to be able to see it live, but, you know, it is the anniversary, and there are going to be twists and turns. So at the end of the day, it's going to be fairly kind of interesting. It's going to be fun to kind of have that thing, because Hollyoaks doesn't hold episodes back. It only holds episodes back when they are really important. They don't even hold back Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, they just release a Christmas box set, which I do love, because it means I can just watch it on like the 22nd and then cover it later on. But also, they typically don't like hold out episodes, so perhaps we are seeing some more and more exciting stuff, and some real big secrets are going to be revealed, and stuff that they don't want to be leaked beforehand, which obviously it would happen if it had before. So, with all that said, though, once again, time to reiterate, no video essay this week. There will be reactions in itself. There will be 4 live streams this week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 7 p.m. and Wednesday at 10:05, where I'll be watching, obviously, the Hollyoaks live, and then at 10 on Wednesday, Hollyoaks later. And edited reactions down on Friday, and then probably no video essay the week after, because we are chilling. So, yeah, there we are. That is all the stuff. I hope you're as excited for the Hollyoaks anniversary week as I am. It's going to be a weird week. It's been a while since we have dealt with... It's been a while since we've dealt with this sort of excitement, but truly, I am excited. I'd love to know what you guys are most excited for about the Hollyoaks anniversary in the comment section down below. But I've been Ash. Thank you for watching. Let's hope this went well and I don't have to redo it again. Thanks for watching. See you Monday. See you tonight at 7 for the first of the live streams. Thank you for watching. See you there.